Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back to Altcoin Daily. Very excited to be talking about what we're talking about today. I was going to do just a news video today, just talk about some of the news in cryptocurrency, but I was doing some research today also and looking at some of these coins and tokens, and I was going, wow, that's a really good deal for such a good project. And then I thought, well, I might as well just make what are three great deals, in my opinion, right now, of some of the, I don't want to say hottest altcoins because really they're not hot right now. They were hot 2-3 months ago. Nobody's talking about them right now. And, because of that, a little bit of a low, a little bit of a dip. And that is when you want to buy, when there is a dip or a base being formed, or people aren't talking about it all, as on nobody's radar, or even when there's a little bit of fear or uncertainty or doubt in good projects. That's what you want to be. That's when you want to be greedy. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, real quick, just so you know, at Altcoin Daily, we bring you daily information on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency. My goal for this channel is, here's the thing. There are hundreds of bad cryptocurrency YouTube channels out there, tens of good ones. My goal for this channel is to be one of the great ones. So, make sure you subscribe because you're going to want to get that information. But how do I be one of the great ones? Well, I find that most cryptocurrency channels, they read you the website. They say, hey, look, there's a team. They don't really put things into perspective for you. So the goal with Altcoin Daily is to give you the most relevant, the most need-to-know information on everything. Because here's the thing. In 5 or 10 years, everybody is going to know about cryptocurrency and altcoins and all that stuff. We are still in the wild, wild west of cryptocurrency. And because of that, there's a learning curve. And that scares a lot of people off. But I've made, over the past year or so, I've made some decent coin in cryptocurrency. I plan to make a lot more, and I want to help you guys get past that learning curve. These are just my opinions. Do your own research. But my goal is to help educate you guys so you guys can do your own opinions, form your own opinions. So anyways, let's get into it. Some of, in my opinion, the projects that have the most potential that are right now, today, on dips. And the first one I want to talk about is Wax. Wax is a token. It had an all-time high earlier in February. As you can see, it hasn't been out that long, only since the beginning of December. It had an all-time high in January of $2.47, an all-time high in February of 57 or 60 cents, and right now it's at 30 cents. And if we go to the 1 month chart, you can see that it's forming a little bit of a base right now, and that's when you want to, see about getting involved, when nobody's talking about it, when there's a base formed, because you don't want to be chasing bottoms all the time, because then you're never going to put your money into the market. Nobody can predict a bottom, but when there's a base being formed, you know that it probably won't get that much lower. So yeah, anyway, what is Wax? Well, what does Wax have to say about it? This is their site. Wax is a decentralized platform that enables anybody to operate a fully functioning virtual marketplace with zero investment in security, infrastructure, or payment processing. Developed by the founders of, oh my God, this makes it hard to understand. And luckily, on their YouTube, they made a pretty good video about what it is. I'll briefly tell you what it is. It's basically, they're targeting the gaming community. So this token isn't for everybody. They're just targeting the gaming community. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, I want to invest in something that everybody can get access to, like a Bitcoin or something. And that's a good strategy. But I think this team really knows their target audience, really is going to cater to that audience. And because of that, I think they have good potential to be successful. But anyway, let's watch this video real quick.
Nearly 2 billion video gamers worldwide. We're the 400 million who value our in-game assets and worry about trading safely and securely. That's why we created Opskins. With millions of loyal buyers and sellers and over 150 million transactions completed, Opskins has become the trusted global leader for buying and selling video game virtual assets. Our centralized trading platform has created trust and eliminated fraud for customers as we became a strong and growing community, but there's plenty more to come. As founders of Opskins, we announced the Worldwide Asset Exchange, WAX, a decentralized platform designed to serve video gamers who collect and trade. WAX brings the power of Opskins to everyone. WAX tokens can be used for acquiring in-game assets and enable everyone to operate a fully functioning virtual item marketplace similar to Opskins. With zero investment in security infrastructure and the transactions processing, a decentralized WAX platform will allow millions of traders to create their own virtual stores on one platform that unites everyone, with instant payments bringing millions of new participants to a growing ecosystem. The WAX marketplace is a global virtual item platform, accessible to everyone, providing a complete catalog of all assets available for sale in real time. With massive liquidity, buyers and sellers get best prices and quick payouts, and the global gamer community receives their own secure virtual item exchanges on the blockchain with WAX. Similar to how marketplaces such as Amazon, Alibaba, Uber, and Airbnb changed commerce for millions of small business owners and created hundreds of billions of dollars of new value, WAX empowers a new generation of virtual asset traders. Visit www.wax.io to learn more. WAX, creating a million marketplaces for the new digital entrepreneur.
All right. Very interesting. I first heard about WAX. I wasn't involved in the ICO, but I first heard about it when this guy, Mike Novogratz, was on Bloomberg, and he casually mentioned when they asked him a question about ICOs, he said, "I'm interested in WAX." And Mike Novogratz, he's a billionaire investor, very smart guy, early adopter of cryptocurrency. And you can find this video on every single YouTube channel that reviews cryptocurrencies, but we'll watch just 10 seconds of it.
So I've got a bet on WAX, which is coming up. It's a token that's going to try to decentralize the marketplace for skins, which are the clothing, shields, swords, helmets that gamers buy to make their avatars look prettier.
Wow. Okay, he's gonna have to explain that in the
Brave
break,
new
because
world.
that was like whoosh over my
By
head.
the way,
Right?
I'm over 60. How about this? How about this?
I'm not.
There are more people that buy and sell digital clothing than there are that buy and sell Bitcoin and all the rest of the cryptocurrencies combined.
What?
It's a giant market.
All right. Very interesting. So that's when WAX came on a lot of people's radars. I'm not going to be able to do a deep dive on them today, but I just want to briefly mention a few different things. You guys should check out their team. They got a lot of people who are experts in cryptocurrency who have done things, helped build Ethereum platform and the Ethereum token, and also they have people that are highly involved in the gaming community. For instance, the creator of Call of Duty is on their team. He's not pictured here, but you should check it out. Also, their roadmap. So WAX doesn't have a working product yet. Right now we're in Q1 of 2018. They're doing their test net. Q2, their alpha development will come out. Q3, their beta. Q4, so at the end of 2018, that's when they're going to launch. And that's, when they do their beta and their launch, I feel like that's when it's really going to get on a lot of people's radars and, when they're able to start really doing it. And then next year in Q1, they plan to have 10 sites working with WAX, and by Q3, 100 sites. So, as I said, right now, they're formed a little bit of a base, around 30 cents. If we go to their all-time market cap, you can see that they've had major spikes all the way up above $2, and right now we formed a little bit of a base. In this coming year, it may get below 30 cents. I say at 30 cents, WAX is a good buy. At under 25 cents, I think it's a great buy. So it could get a little lower, but with the Chinese New Year coming to an end, it might, as the Chinese and the Asian people get back into the market, it might have a little bit of an increase. When they launch their alpha, it might have a little bit of an increase, or it might get lower in the next couple months. I don't know. Total supply over 1 billion, a little bit high, but it's not the worst thing in the world. They have a 150 million market cap, a lot of room to grow. I think this is a good investment at 30 cents. All right, so what's the next one? The next one, if you're reading my tabs up here, I did a deep dive on this yesterday. It's called Publica. definitely check out my 20-minute video on Publica. I really go into why I think this coin is a winner. But I'm just going to briefly tell you right now. Publica is a coin that gives power, and a blockchain that gives power back to publishers and authors. It's very hard to write and sell your books right now. If you're trying to self-publish, problems are you lack funds. Problems are you have to do tons of self-marketing that might not be your strength, and it's a long and lengthy process. And if you go through a traditional publisher, you could get rejected. You might be signing away your creative rights, and you're definitely signing away your revenue rights. And even if you self-publish on Amazon, which people have been, talking about for the past 10 years or so, again, the problems with that is the marketing is all on you, and they're taking a big chunk of your revenue. So Publica is trying to solve that, and we're going to watch this quick video that was just released yesterday. So something I think that the team does really good, very, very transparent. You can tell that they are constantly working, constantly keeping everybody updated, and it just released this video yesterday. I think it does a great job. I think this video is going to spread like wildfire and get people in the know about Publica.
Can Publica help you, the author of an upcoming book, Freedom, Funding and Marketing? Independent self-publishing is a great idea. You are your own boss, but you may lack funds to produce quality titles and need to do a lot of self-marketing. And if you prefer going with a publisher, it may be a lengthy process. They may reject your proposal, and if you do get an advance, you may have to sign away your creative freedom and up to 90% of your book's revenue. Publica offers you the best of both worlds. Get the advance you need to produce a high-quality book and keep your freedom and earnings. What about marketing? Well, that's actually the best part. How does it work? We help you to start your book funding campaign and engage your community of supporters. You will take advantage of modern tools to bring hundreds and thousands of like-minded people dreaming of the same stories you dream about. Sell your book before it's written. Publica's blockchain protocol helps you to sell it at any time, finished or not. You sell an access key that will let your supporters access it on their e-reader when you publish it. Your book's access key is called a read token. Your early supporters could, for example, buy many access keys. They can sell them later because you can set your ebook's price much higher when it's already published. They can give them away to their friends as gifts. Your readers' incentives and yours are aligned as never before. Have you guessed your marketing superpower yet? It's your community. Your Publica supporters multiply your voice by hundreds and thousands. They're motivated to find the right audiences and ways to tell others about your book. Visit our site and subscribe to get platform early access.
All right, so that's basically it. Once again, definitely check out my video from yesterday where I really go through what makes this such a good company and such a good buy. Since yesterday it's up 7%. I don't want to say that was me. But come on, we all know it was. Just kidding. Something about this information that I really like. 33 million total supply. Extremely low. I mean, Bitcoin is at 21 million, or 21 billion, I think. What is Bitcoin? Do I have that information written down? Anyway, I know that it's 10 times, approximately 10 times less than Bitcoin's total supply, which makes it a lot of room to grow with a market cap of just 7 million. Earlier in January, their market cap reached 71 million. So I think this could easily get way over 100 million market cap because the team are workhorses. Very transparent and showing you what they're going to do each quarter. I like it. Basically this has potential to really, really go up in profit and revenue. Anyway, check out my video from yesterday so you can learn all about it. So next on our list of great coins to buy right now, Garlic Coin. It's the coin of the future. Just kidding, guys. I don't know anything about Garlic Coin. just the name sounds like it's not a good coin, but all right, the next coin I want to talk about, the last coin that I think is a very good buy, is called Blue. Blue is a cryptocurrency that's trying to secure the crypto age. A good way to describe them, blue because of the boys in blue. They're the police of blockchain. Basically, they look out for scam tokens. Their blockchain goes through source code, making sure it's legit. They check for Ponzi schemes. They check for any sort of problem that would be bad for the investor, whether it be infinite minting or whatever. It's a $13 million market cap, which is very, very low, and with a 42 million max supply, total supply and max supply, that's also very low. So this has a lot of room to grow. This is their website. What did I want to show you? Okay, why is Blue here? In the world of cryptocurrency, the common malicious contracts have qualities such as infinite minting or transfers of tokens without balance checks. This is deliberately implemented by nefarious developers to cheat their own buyers out of their ether. Other times, it's unintentional, and the issues are actually programming errors. EBT Cold is an example where, through a programming error, there is an accidental infinite printing. Doge is another example, eDoge, which has a centralized locking mechanism that prevents trading and allows for manipulation of the market. These things can all be detected in statistical analysis and monitors when transferring ether to smart contracts. Basically, Blue is here to make sure that these problems don't happen. Definitely check them out. They are still a relatively new company, but something I like about them is this an all right now? Okay, so they started way back here. It would have been awesome to get into Blue back here, but in this age of cryptocurrency, where people just want to make sure that they're not getting scammed, Blue is there to help, and I see them being a major force in the coming years. The reason I like them is because they have a lot of room for growth. They've gotten up to $2. If we zoom in a bit, we can see that it's been forming a little bit of a downtrend slash base. Right now they're at about 30 to 40 cents. I think that's a good place to buy. Back here, their base was 40 some cents. So we're even lower than their previous base. So, I think if you got into Blue at, between 30 and 35 cents, that's really a good buy. So anyways, those are 3 coins I wanted to share with you guys. Make sure you like this video if that's the kind of videos you want to see. Comment on this video if you have any sort of further analysis. We want to try and start a community here. And some other videos on my channel that would be good to watch. The deep dive on Publica that I did yesterday. The deep dive on Nulls, which is a platform token like Ethereum that I did a few days ago. Power Ledger, another deep dive. Or either way, just subscribe to my channel because, like I said, I wanna make this channel one of the great channels, and I'm gonna be doing that by giving you guys the most value, the most relevant information. All right, thank you guys. Peace.